Guys, in this video we are going to see how to sort an array in C++ programming. And here if you look at the array we have right now, if you look at this one, this is in perfect increasing order, right? Because it's going from 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. And here what we are going to see is, we are going to see if we have some array that is mixed up values. For example, if you look at the one right here on top, we don't have any descending order or increasing order, anything like that. We have bigger number, smaller number, it's all mixed up, right? And what we are going to see is, if we have mixed up number like this, how we can bring this into increasing order. Now to do that one, we are going to use array sorting technique, and this one also called bubble sorting. Now to save time, what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to copy this thing on top here, and let's see how we can bring it into increasing order. Now before you go ahead and do this one, make sure you include this cstdlib so you won't get errors. Now we have this one. Now the next thing we have to do is, we have to go through this loop to see the values. So what we are going to create a for loop for that. For loop int index, we are going to start the index from index 0. So int index is equal to 0, and then we are going to go up to 9 because we have 10 values, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. And if it means 0 index always start from 0, right? So this is 0 index, 1 index, 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, so it means less than 10. So we have to put index less than 10, and it's going to increase by 1, so it's going to go through the each index plus plus. Now when it go through, it's going to check whether the array, this one, is bigger than this. So we have to compare this one in order to do the changing. To change this one, we are going to create an if statement in, okay, I shouldn't have put this one right here. I'm going to create a curly bracket, and I'm going to create an if statement. In the if statement, what we are going to do is, we are going to compare. So first we are going to put my array index. Okay, so index is the first value, and then if the index is greater than my array index plus 1. Okay, let's see what's going on here. So what index is this? Let's say index is this value. Index plus 1 is going to be, if this is 0, 0 plus 1, that's going to be 1. So 1 is going to be this index, right? So it's going to compare these two, and if this one is bigger than this, we have to change this one, right? Because we are trying to bring this into increasing order. So if this is bigger than this, we have to definitely move this one to the other side. So to do that, what we are going to do is, we are going to create a statement right here. We have to create a swap holder in order to do this one. So let's do this one, swap holder. I have to declare that variable first, int swap holder, and -1 to check that one. Okay, now what we are going to do is, if that is bigger than that, we are going to store this 9. We are going to copy this 9 into swap holder. So my array index plus 1. So this is going to copy in the swap holder. Now when it's copied to the swap holder, we have to change this value into 44, right? So to do that one, what we are going to do is, we are going to equate both of them, like my array index plus 1 equal to my array index, right? Now what's going to happen is this 9 is copied already in the swap folder, and at that time this 9 is remaining right here. So we equate this 44 to this one, so this one changing into 44, but we still have this 44 right here, so we have to change that 44 into 9. So to do that one, what we are going to do is we are going to equate that index to swap folder. So we will bring the 9 from the swap folder back. So my array index is equal to swap folder Okay, now that's it for this. And after we change this through this loop, we had to print that one out, right? So to print that new loop, we had to create another for loop to check what's going on with the new loop. So we had to create a loop outside of this. So let's just copy this and paste this, right? Because again, this is going to go through the 0 index and until 9 index, and we are going to print that one out, what's going on there, right? So to print that, we are going to create a cout statement. Cout, let's go ahead and create it. Cout my array index, and let's put a comma in between the values. Okay, and then semicolon. I have to close this square bracket, and also to leave space, okay, we have to create an end line also. Cout end line, and let's run this one and see what happens. Okay, there are some errors. Okay, int my array okay, let's see what's wrong here. Okay, I put double curly bracket, it shouldn't be there. Now let's run this one, and if you look at this one, we have, okay, there are some error statement is there, okay, but it has done the job here. Let's look at this one. So this one 944, right? So 44, it stopped there right there, because if you look at this one, we have 44 9, and what happened is this compare these two, and this one swapped into this one. Now after this swapped into this one, we have this 9 remaining here, and then this compare with 44 and 237, and 237 is bigger, right? So this goes to, so after that it just leave this one, because we only care about if this is bigger than this. So it goes to 237 and compare with the other one, and other one is smaller, so you just leave it right here, and other one is smaller, other one is smaller, and it goes until here, right, until this point, and stop right here. And if you see, after that we had a 534, and it moved 534 to the end, right? Let's make sure we have 10 variables. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 has some problem. Okay, let's see what's wrong. Okay, now it's perfect. 944 and 237, it stopped right here. Now 534 is carried over to the until here, and then it stopped right there. But if you see, we have a problem right here, because in between we have 1 5 and these things, it didn't swap with 9, because we want everything to be in increasing order, right? Now we have to do something about this one. So what we have to do is we have to run this one. So if you look at the last one is always going to be the highest number, because it's going to carry this over, swap, and the last one, always the last one is, we don't have to worry about the last one. But in between this 9, we have to be sure everything in the increasing order. So what we are going to do is we are going to run this one 9 times. So if we run this one 9 times, this is going to check everything and bring this into increasing order. To run this one in 9 times, what we are going to do is we are going to declare some variables. Let's go ahead and declare int end is equal to 10, and also let's put a length right here, int length is equal to 10. Okay, now what we are going to do is we are going to decrease the end value by each time. Okay, let's I had to do this one outside of this loop, and decrement by 1, and it's going to go through the 9th one, 8th one, and like that, right? So that's why we decrement by 1, and we have to run this one 9 times, this program 9 times. To do that, we are going to create another for loop before this one. So I had to put a curly bracket right here. Okay, and I had to run before this for loop. Let's put another one. Okay, now what we are going to put is for integer counter is equal to length we set it to 10, right? So that's why counter is equal to length. Actually we need 9 times only, we don't need 10 times, because we know the final is okay. So we just have to run 9 times. So length minus 1, because length is 10, length minus 1 is only 9, and counter greater than 0, because 9 times 9 8 8 7 6 5 4 3 2, okay, greater than 9 8, okay, 9 to, okay, wait a minute, 9 to 8 8 to 7 7 to 6 6 to 5 5 to 4 4 to 3 3 to 2 2 to 1 1 to 0, okay, greater than 0, and then counter decrement by 1, counter minus minus, and now probably it should work. Let's give it a try and see what happens. Okay, I had to close this loop right here. I had to close this one at the end. Okay. We have closed this one, this one, this one. Okay, let me see that. Open right here, this one right here. Okay. Let's see if we need this one. We need this one, we need, okay, one, this one's okay, integer my array, maybe we don't need this. Let's run this, at the end of the input. Hmm. Okay, so now we have printed each step, how it's going on. So this is really good because you can see what's going on right here. So the first thing happened was, in the first one we swapped with 44, then 237 was here, right? 237 was here, and then we swapped the 237 until here, because before that one we had a 534, so it's just move until here, then 534 swapped until here, and then after that 890, then it's just move each higher terms. And if you see this one, it's go like 234 and the next higher term, so you can see the step, right? This is better to illustrate how it's going on. So at the end we got 1, 5, 9, 17, 21, 44. So this is in perfect increasing order, right? That's what we want. And let's to illustrate this one clearly, we can change this one, like let's put higher, from higher number to lower number, like 900, 866, and let's say 788, and let's say 600, and let's put 500, 587, 448, 334, 217, 121, and let's leave this one just 90. And let's run this one and see how it goes. So you will see it clearly how it's changing. There are some errors. Let's run this one. Okay, now you can see that one. First we had 866 and the 900 moved to the last. Then this 866 moved to here. Then 788 moved to here. 600. So each time it's bring the highest terms here, right? And that's how you do the sorting in C++ programming. I hope this helps. Thanks for watching.